they walked for a long time. A very long time awaiting the sign. The sign that the gods had told them about. The sign that would tell them where to build their city. They were waiting to see an eagle perch on a prickly pear tree. And there, where they saw the prophecy accomplished, there they built their city. A city so huge, a city so lovely, Mexico, Tenochtitlan. They came from the country of Aztlan. This is why they are called Aztecs.
It was in the year of 12 House. I was carefree then, always ready to go off hunting with my blowpipe. I was called Coapel then. In my language, that means little serpent. In those times, we lived modestly. The birds I brought back allowed us to improve our daily ration of cornbread and to sacrifice to our gods. That day, the hunting had been good, and I was getting ready to return to my village of Atoyac. Suddenly, I saw a warrior attack a nobleman. Once the murderer had disappeared, I rushed to the side of the wounded lord. Before dying, he gave me a mysterious carved necklace and begged me urgently to warn a certain poet by the name of Tlachtli. This poet lived in the great city, in Tlatelolco. It was, he told me, a matter of life and death for the whole empire. It was then that the warrior returned, accompanied by soldiers. He accused me of being the man's murderer. I understood immediately. If I stayed there, I was dead. I had to run. My legs were young and strong, and I knew the forest surrounding my village. The soldiers did not catch me. I had to hide for 2 whole days in the mountains before going back to my village. It was then that I understood that my destiny had been altered forever.
Listen to me now. Do you recognize me? Alas, you will find neither your father nor your mother. Soldiers came and took them away. They said you killed a noble lord. I know you, little serpent, and I do not believe you committed this crime. Go back home and take everything you can with you. If there are still some cocoa beans left, the ones we use for money, take them too. Come and see me as soon as you can. Your life and the lives of your loved ones are at stake. Yes, I'll be there. Don't delay now, and do not trust the gods.
Cocoa beans! That could be useful.
You've come to see me. That is good. I will tell you all, but we have to satisfy our gods first. My eyes are weak. I need you. Go and fetch me incense. You will find the small hollow statue near the altar. Bring back to me, and I will talk to you then. Where is the incense I asked you for? Help me. Alas, I told you. Your parents have been carried off. Men with weapons came and took them. It is said they pronounced evil omens, and that they were sorcerers. I know they are not guilty. I know full well. But all this seems to be your fault. It is you the gods were searching for. You were in the wrong place at the wrong time. You saw the noble lord get murdered. Nothing. That is the way life is sometimes. Do you know that a strange evil is afflicting our city? This evil is killing many of us. The man you saw in my house is dying of this evil. But what can we do about it if it is the will of the gods? The disease is killing more and more of us every day, and no one knows how to cure it. It is our destiny. Such is your destiny, and you cannot change it. You certainly know things that you should not know. You have been wrongly accused of the murder of this nobleman, and as long as you have not been declared innocent, you will be hunted relentlessly. Don't you have some sort of a clue that might help save yourself? These are two good clues. I'm afraid you have no other choice but to prove your innocence all by yourself. It's the only way you have of saving yourself and your parents. Go and see the poet Tlatli. Speak to him, but don't trust anybody else. As for your parents, I will try to find out where they have been imprisoned. I know that your heart and your soul are pure. I will help you in your quest as much as I can. Go and follow your destiny.
I found you at last. You killed a noble lord, and you're going to pay for it. Maybe. But no one will believe you. I put your parents in prison to make you surrender. But I don't think that will be necessary any longer. Because if it's true that I killed this lord, I can kill you too. You can't get away. My men are everywhere. Running away won't do you any good. If you give up now, I promise you
There's got to be a way of avoiding the guards. Got to be a way of avoiding the guards.
If you've come to see the poet Tlately, you've come too late. He just died, and I've eaten his sins so that he can appear before the gods cleansed of them. I have prayed to Tlazolteotl, our goddess of impurity. I am a filth-eating priest. I am paid to eat the sins of those who are about to go to the place of the dead and to keep silent about it forever. I cannot tell you anything he told me. It was his servant who came to find me in the temple, and he has disappeared. Are you a friend of the poet? Are you going to pay me the 5 cocoa beans I am owed? If you are one of his friends, I can tell you that this man did not die of the strange evil that is afflicting our city. He was murdered. I must also give you this. It's a jewel he gave me before dying. You must take it. I have no right to keep it. Let me speak to our goddess of impurity again. I've told you everything.
Ouch! Do not strike Tototl. Tototl does not deserve death. He does not wish to die like his master. Men came and killed my master. I'm afraid they'll come back and take Tototl's life. My master was afraid too. Very, very afraid. He wanted to leave, go far away from our fair city. He didn't drink any more water, only ugly alcohol. Before the soldiers came, he told me to go and get turquoise from the district of the feather dressers. His mind was wandering, I'm sure. Bird thought the evil illness had taken him too. Bird didn't have the time to go and get the turquoise he asked me for. The soldiers came and Bird hid away. When they left, my master was still alive. Bird ran to fetch the filth-eating priest. Bird has told you everything he knows.
I think he's already told me all he knows. Maybe I better not come out now. I have to find a way of getting out of here.
There's no turquoise here. This is a district of feather dressers. Stop pestering me with your foolish questions. I've got work to do.
I kiss the earth before you. You're not from here. I've never seen you. Have you come here to pray? I was praying to our god, the left-handed hummingbird. I'm called Chimali, which means shield. My parents are both dead of the mysterious illness. They were good people, and I do not understand why the gods have permitted them to go to the place of the dead so early. It is said that the gods are angry with our emperor Moctezuma. But if men are at the root of so much pain, tell me more.
for I will be at your side by the Serpent of Fire. I hear your words, but if what you say is true, I will kill them. Come back and see me whenever you like, and if you wish, I will help you. There's no turquoise here. This is a district of feather dressers. But perhaps you mean the courtesan called Turquoise. In that case, you'll find her at the end of this district.
There's no turquoise here. This is the house of a feather dresser. He's not here today. You should not be in his cali, his house. Get out or I shall call for help.
I am. What do you want from me, young hunter? If what you say is true, prove it to me. Bring back a jewel I left in his house. That is not the jewel I meant. That's the jewel I left in his house? And if Tlatley were alive, he wouldn't have given it to you. So you are telling the truth. I knew my poet friend was in danger, but he never wanted to tell me why. I've talked to Chamali, and he said I could trust you. Tlatley was our emperor's poet, our great speechmaker. He was banished from the court for a reason that seemed unjust to him. I know that he resented it greatly. By our God, the Prince of Flowers, no, I don't think so. How could it? He left me a poem not very long ago. He told me laughingly that I had to keep it in case anything happened to him, that someone would certainly be able to interpret it. This poem is a puzzle, and I've never understood it. I will give it to you. You will know what to do with it. I also know that he was preparing to leave our city. He must have felt he was in great danger. He had asked one of his friends, a feather dresser by the name of Chacoatl, to accompany him on the journey he was preparing. This feather dresser lives very near here. You will go and see him tomorrow, for the earth has already begun to swallow the sun. Night is falling, and I know that Chacoatl is not there today. You will stay with me tonight, and tomorrow you can go and see him.
Yes, he is my master. I cannot disturb him. He's preparing for a long journey. But if your generosity could stretch out to 2 cocoa beans, you might be able to see him. Go on. My master is in the backyard.
There's no point in asking him more questions for now.
Yes, what do you want with me? I'm busy because I'm preparing a journey with the Lord traveling to the Zacantlan country. I have to go and find one of the rare feathers of Quetzal. I cannot take any orders. I have to leave soon because, as you know, the date, one serpent, is favorable for journeys. Quiet, wretch. Do not pronounce that name here. That slave over there is so greedy that he's ready to sell any scrap of information. heard about the poet's death. He was one of my friends. He felt he was in danger, but I don't know why. He had decided to leave the city with me. I know nothing more.
There's no point in asking him more questions for now. That's not going to interest him.
Are you making fun of me? What connection could there be between his death and the evil? Show me this parchment quickly. So what you say is true. This parchment speaks of the evil that is the scourge of our people. What else do you know? Give me one of those necklaces. I'll make a quick investigation to find out where they come from. This affair is above our heads. You have to go and see the Lord and Prince unrealPCgaming, our woman serpent. He will know what to do and what to tell you. I might have an idea. The Lord Woman Serpent ordered a shield of feathers from me. I told him that I could not finish it rapidly. Finish the feather shield which is just behind you and take it to Woman Serpent. They should let you through with this gift. It's the only thing I can do for you. The shield is almost finished. You just have to go and buy the right dyes in the market of Tlatelolco. I must carry on preparing my journey, but I will help you finish the shield.
What do you want, young huntsman? Choose! You see how lovely my display is? Do you want something else? Can I help you further? Always happy to be of service. Come back again if you want to buy some of my lovely dyes.
May the gods be with you. What can I do for you? Everything's in front of you. You just have to choose. What can I do for you now? I'm not moving. This is my place. Come back and see me when you want.
There's no point in asking him more questions for now.
You have to go as quickly as possible to the square of Tenochtitlan. From there you can try to enter the palace. There are several ways of entering. Choose the right one. I will be inquiring about the necklace you gave me. I have to leave soon, but do not hesitate to come back and see me.
I've been waiting for you. I hid, I listened, I spied, and I've got some news. The nobleman and the poet who were murdered had good reason to resent our emperor. I don't know why they died, but all this conceals something much deeper. We have to search further. I'm going to continue my own investigation. Come and see me if you have anything new.
I have to deliver this shield to Woman Serpent. I must go to the square of Tenochtitlan to enter the palace.
Please, valiant huntsman, alms for a poor man. Keep your beans, young hunter, and take this bracelet. Don't say anything. You are generous and you deserve it. As for me, you see, I no longer need anything.
I kiss the earth, young huntsman. I sell wood. Do you want some? That's free. Ask away. If you have no business there, I doubt the guards will let you in. Those rogues will bite you if you look at them cross-eyed. What else do you want? That's free. Ask away. I like you. Come back and see me if you need to.
You! What are you doing waiting around here? You're not from here. Have you heard of the evil that is the scourge of our city? The gods decide our fate. It is said that our emperor has provoked their wrath. And I'm gonna have to stop this worksite if this blight continues to fall on us. You're not a stonemason by any chance? One of my stonemasons has already died of this evil, and another is absent today because he's infected too. May the gods protect you as well.
I'm not going to disturb him again.
Oh, I doubt that they'll let you enter. But if you pay me 2 cocoa beans, I can take you as far as the landing where the taxes from the provinces arrive. Board the ship. You've paid.
You must be one of the men I requested to help me sort out the taxes. Your presence reassures me. I have so much work. I'm not asking for your opinion. You have to help me without discussion. I will give you a reward if you are satisfactory. You have to sort the taxes you see there on the ground next to you. There are jaguar pelts, bales of cotton, and bags of shells. The taxes are to be divided in the following proportions: 1/4 for the city of Tlacopan, 1/4 for the city of Texcoco, and 1/2 for our city of Tenochtitlan. No, and that's just the problem. Each jaguar pelt is worth 100, each bale of cotton is worth 20, and each bag of shells is worth 1. I'll let you get on with it. By the 400 serpents of clouds, that's it! So you reach the same conclusion as I do. There's always one bag of shells too many. For your trouble and patience, keep this extra bag of shells as a reward. But don't tell anyone. I have to get on with my work. I bid you farewell and good luck. I have nothing more to say to you. Go now! Leave me! I've got work to do.
Go away. This is where we keep the prisoners who are to be sacrificed in a few days for the festival of Teotleco, the festival of the return of the gods. You have no business here. Go away.
What do you want? The Lord Woman Serpent is extremely busy at the moment. The war against our eternal enemy will soon be mobilizing our troops, and the sickness eating away at our ranks could prevent us from finding enough valiant warriors. Who are you to ask me that? Oh, I'm just a Quiken, a poet, and I cannot help you with what you are trying to do. I'm busy composing a new poem. Listen. Sing out the song of joy. O singer, be happy. We are recreating He who gives life. Be happy. He who gives us life envelops us. Adorned with flowers, we dance. The flowers that are left to us. What do you think? I thank you. Leave me now. I had to finish it before the festival of Teotleco, the festival of the return of the gods.
Have you heard about the evil that is afflicting our city?
Yes, it is a great evil that the gods have sent us. They have already sent so many bad omens.
Perhaps the gods want to tell us something. Do you know the priestess Papetsin?
How could I not know her? She officiates at the temple of Tezcatlipoca, the temple of the god of the steaming mirror. I am a jaguar knight, and my god is above all Tezcatlipoca.
I hear what you're saying. My objective was to remind you that she has made prophecies saying that the gods are angry with the greatest of us all.
Our great speechmaker, our emperor.
You said it yourself. There have been so many prophecies of doom recently.
I'll go and check that, for what you say is serious.
What are you looking for here? I have nothing to say on the subject. Stand aside now.
What do you want? He works here, but I cannot let you enter. What is this object? Show it to me. This is a shield of great value. I know he is waiting for this gift. Enter immediately.
Who are you? What do you want from me? Speak quickly, I'm in a hurry. This shield is magnificent. Here is a bag of amaranth as a thank you gift. Let me work now. What do you mean? What kind of silly tale are you telling me? Quiet. Who are you to give me advice? Guards, arrest this insect. Who are you? Little serpent? My son? So you have joined us. And yet you were born on a day of good fortune. And your tonali, your destiny was to lead you to greatness. Pray with us to the god of slaves who are about to die. If your destiny is not to die, then let me tell you a secret. In our house, at the feet of Xochiquetzal, our goddess of flowers, you will find the treasure. I cannot tell you any more. We could be overheard. Go to the goddess Xochiquetzal and dig at her feet. We are to be sacrificed for the next festival of the return of the gods. On the sacrificial stone, we shall become the people of the eagle, little serpent. It is our destiny to finish this way. But if yours is to live... Look, one of the guards has just moved away. Try to create a diversion and follow your destiny, little serpent.
God of the Night Wind, so you have succeeded. I know. It was I who slipped the knife into your prison. I am acting at the request of Woman Serpent. If he had you put into prison, it was to protect you. The palace is rife with intrigues, and you come here and babble about a plot. If my lord Woman Serpent had not acted in that way, you would be dead. I am going to give you an object. It will provide you safe conduct. Present it to the right person, and you will be able to speak to the Lord Woman Serpent again. I cannot help you anymore. The risk that we might be seen together is too great. Do what you can yourself.
I don't think it'll help to show him that.
No one may pass. Go away. You have no business here. Since you possess this magic rattle, you may enter. So, you have succeeded. I am going to tell you what I know, and you are going to listen to me. I know that the strange evil is growing every day. I know that some accuse our Emperor Moctezuma of having caused the wrath of the gods. I also know that strange prophecies have been pronounced concerning the end of our empire. But the blood-stained parchment you showed me is perhaps proof that the gods are in no way responsible. I also know that the traitors could be anywhere. As to who they are, I cannot say. And so I have decided to make you a proposition. Find the cause of the strange evil, and if you succeed, your life will be spared, and so will the lives of your parents. The magic rattle my scribe gave you, present it to the guard in front of the Between Two Serpents entrance. He will let you through. Then you will have the honor of walking under the divine plane. You will be sacrificed with your parents for the festival of the return of the gods. If I knew that, you would not be here. You have no other choice. Finally, remember, I shall deny ever having seen you. Go now.
I have nothing new to tell him. Think, little serpent. Maybe it would be better to go back to the craftsman's district to see Chimali or Turquoise again. Or maybe the feather dresser, Chacoatl, might have information about the necklace I gave him.
I'm anxious to know how your investigation is coming along, little serpent. Have you seen the Lord Woman Serpent? And I wager that no one will free them unless you bring back solid proof. You have to work quickly if you want to save your parents. Don't be cross with me, but I have done some investigating on my side. The poet and the nobleman who were murdered had good reason to resent our emperor. They were both members of the nobility of Tlatelolco. When our emperor Moctezuma took power, many were cast out of the court. It is even said that our emperor indulged in a few murders. I don't think so. You would already be dead by now. You have to continue to find clues that you can take back to the Lord Woman Serpent. Go and see Chacoatl. He might not have set out on his journey yet. He could tell you more about the murdered poet. I'll keep trying on my side. May the Great Star be with you.
Oh, you've come too late. He's no longer here. He's left on a journey. But he left me a message for you. The message is Green Serpent, 7 Flint. That's all I can tell you. I don't know. I'm just repeating his words. I can't help you anymore.
Did Chacoatl help you? Let me help you. Green Serpent must represent the necklace you gave to Chacoatl. And 7 Flint is the name of a craftsman who lives just nearby. He set up his shop there not long ago. Cross the bridge, and you'll find his house. He might have something to tell you. Oh, don't thank me. I'm doing this in memory of the murdered poet. I have to leave now. I must go to the Kalmikak, the school in the Tlatelolco market.
Yes, my name is indeed 7 Flint. What do you want from me? Look, I'm busy working. I hear you, but right now I couldn't care less about your friend. I need wood to finish my work. I will tell you what you want if you fetch me a bundle of wood.
At your service. I'll sell the bundle for 2 cocoa beans. Anything else I can do for you?
A bundle of wood! May the gods bless you! My fire was about to die out. I'm new in the district and I didn't know where to find any. Show me the object your friend talked about. No. No, this object means nothing to me. It was not made here. It is an object that comes from the Olmec country. Oh, I'm not the only one to be called 7 Flint. This jewel comes from far away, and I know a Pachtacatl by the name of 7 Flint who often goes to the Olmec country. I've already bought supplies from him. He lives in Tlatelolco, in the merchant's quarter. I've said enough now. I have to finish my work.
What do you want, young huntsman? What do you want to know? I think he lives in the district, but I couldn't tell you exactly where. Do you want something else? Can I help you further? Always happy to be of service. Come back again if...
What do you want, young man? You can always ask. He lives over there, I think on the other side of the canal, but I'm not sure. What else can I do for you? Do you want anything else? Come back when you want. My cotton and my corn are the best on the market.
May the gods be with you. What can I do for you? Doesn't hurt to ask. I believe he lives in the area, but I couldn't tell you just where. What can I do for you now? I'm not moving. This is my place. Come back and see me when you want.
And what do you want, handsome huntsman? If I can answer you, I will. He lives on the other side of the canal. He's a Pochteca who makes long journeys. He's not often here. I'm at your service. Do you want anything else? Come back and see me whenever you want. I'm always here for fine huntsmen like you. I'm at your service. Do you want anything else? Look! Just look and choose. I'm at your service. Do you want anything else? Come back and see me whenever you want. I'm always here for fine huntsmen like you.
I know that a noble lord and priestess came here before you to inquire, but I wasn't there. You can look wherever you like. My master died, and I went to see the judge. He told me that my debt was considered as being paid. I was freed by the judge, and I shall return home to the land of Toluca, for I am a Mazahawa.
I've already seen you around here before. Seems that some soldiers are after you. Don't say any more. I don't care for them either. They think they can do as they please, especially in these troubled times. Do you need any help? It's all the way down that dead end. You can't miss it. The entrance is white, but you won't find him home. I think he's preparing another journey. He should be back sometime today. These tradesmen only think about making themselves richer.
I don't think I need that now.
Do you intend to steal from me?
I bought several of these necklaces in Olmec country, and I sold a few. Is that any reason for you to take them? I've nothing to do with all that. Are you accusing me of murder? Well, what do you want? Why should I tell you? I don't understand a thing you're saying. Nothing. But if you pay me 100 times what it will cost to repair the wall you've shattered, I will tell you who bought these necklaces from me. It's a deal. You didn't steal it, I hope. I could be accused in your place. It was a noble lord by the name of Three Rabbit. He bought 5 carved necklaces from me. The Lord Three Rabbit doesn't live far away. But I think you're wrong about him. He is faithful and loyal. The gods know it. Leave me now.
You can't get away. My men are everywhere. I found you at last, little serpent. You've slipped through my fingers so often, I should have called you Little Eel. If you are going to go on living, that is. As true as my name is Mountainhead, you are going to go to the place of the dead. Come over here. Ah, snakes!
The necklaces have to be a sign of recognition between the plotters. The murdered poet and the nobleman must have been part of the plot. Think, little serpent. The merchant Sevenflint sold 5 necklaces. With the Lord Three Rabbit, there are another 2 sworn plotters whose identity I have to discover. The woman serpent will ask me all of that. I have to follow the Lord Three Rabbit.
It is the palace of the Lord Three Rabbit, but I have orders to let no one pass. I have nothing else to say. Go away.
His palace is there on the square, but where he can be found, I can't tell you. One man could help you. An old slave who served the Lord Three Rabbit. He's often in this district, at the bottom of the dead end behind the palace.
Ah, a new partner to play Patoli. The god Two Rabbit, god of drunkenness, will not contradict me. I was still in his service a few moons ago. It's hot, don't you think? My tongue feels like a lump of obsidian. A mouthful of Otley would certainly help loosen it. It's my right. I'm old enough to do so without risking the anger of the judges. A little gourd of Otley, and I'll tell you what you want to know. Thanks. I'll drink some later. Be patient, and I'll tell you whatever you want. Do you want to play Patoli with me? I'll tell you what you want afterwards. I promise. We'll play for 1 cocoa bean per game. If you win 2 games, I'll answer all your questions. You want to practice first, or shall we bet straight away? I promise. We'll play for 1 cocoa bean per game. If you win 2 games, I'll answer all your questions. That will cost you a cocoa bean. If you win another game, I'll answer all your questions. play well, young huntsman. Take a cocoa bean. If you win another game, I'll answer all your questions. You won 2 games. Here's a cocoa bean. I'll keep my promise. I'm going to answer your question. My eye, my nose, my mouth. They're just words that my master often used to repeat. You told me you wanted to know what his habits were. The Lord Three Rabbit is not a sorcerer, but he often goes to the temple of Tezcatlipoca and its annex. This temple is in the center of ceremonies, just next to the Tezcatlipoca pyramid. Now, I'm tired. I'm gonna take a little nap.
Since you have this magic rattle, I must let you through.
I have checked it out. You told me that the priestess Papadzin had premonitions, and that's the truth. But how could the gods have anything against our emperor? What could he have done wrong?
The heart of man is secret, like the cave of the Serpent Mountain. And there is a good reason. If our emperor has committed a fault, we will have to take it into account one day.
You speak truthfully, and your words are wise.
What do you want? He works here, but I cannot let you enter.
There's no point in asking him more questions for now.
Since you possess this magic rattle, you may enter. If you've come to see me, it means you've progressed in your investigation. Keep it short. Stop groveling and tell me how far you've got. Between these cursed prophecies and the evil that is afflicting our people, I must also look after the war with our Threlkashtek enemies. Which necklace do you mean? This necklace seems to be the emblem of our god Tezcatlipoca, the lord of the steaming mirror. Keep it. It is not yet sufficient proof for action. That's all you have to tell me? Many men want to kill me, too. I don't know this man. Continue your investigation and come back to see me if you have more tangible proof. May I remind you of the conditions of our agreement. If you are playing games with me, I shall have no pity. Go now.
Have you found any trace of the Lord Three Rabbit? I don't know what to tell you. Turquoise might be able to help you. She should be at the Kalmakak, at the school of Tlatelolco, where she gives singing lessons. Sometimes she goes to the center of ceremonies. She might perhaps be able to get you in. I don't know if this has anything to do with our case, but it is said that the Lord Black Flower is in the area. You don't know the Lord Black Flower? He's one of the sons of the great Lord of Texcoco, Neswalpili. When he died, the Lord Black Flower should have succeeded him, but our emperor imposed one of his nephews, Kakama, in his place. But all that doesn't matter. The Lord Black Flower has every reason to want the death of our emperor Moctezuma. I don't know, little serpent, but it could well be. Let us continue our investigation. Try to get into the center of ceremonies. As for me, I'm going to sacrifice to the god Five Flower, our god of gambling, for you will need luck.
I know nothing more than I've already told you. Leave me now.
Ah, it's you again. My eyes are weak, but I recognize your footsteps. How can I help you? Ah, the Lord Blackflower is one of the sons of the former emperor of our ally, Texcoco. Moctezuma made him leave the throne, provoking his anger. And since then, the Lord Blackflower has been in exile not far from here. He's leading a merciless rebellion against our emperor. His anger is so great that he could, in fact, have recourse to a Nauli, a warlock or a magician who sent us this plague. What else can I do for you? I am going to sacrifice for you, little serpent. I will pray to our god, warrior resuscitated from the south.
Little serpent, it was hard for me to believe your words, but I'm listening to you now. The poet Tlatli is dead, and all those who approached him are in danger. Come to think of it, he was burning with vengeance against our emperor. Because he cast him out of the court upon his accession to the throne. He might not be the only one who wanted revenge. He hated the emperor for having excluded him from the court, but his heart was just and loyal. It could be that he withdrew from this intrigue. And that would explain why he wanted to leave so suddenly. He must have felt that he was in danger, and that's why he left clues, so that someone else could untangle the intrigue should anything happen to him. I think you're wrong on this point. The evil that is afflicting our city is the result of the anger of the gods towards our emperor. The priestess Papitson, who consults the gods, has often said so. And it will take many more torn-out hearts for the anger of the gods to cease. I will give you a sacred drum. Take it. It will allow you to enter the center of ceremonies. You must take it to the Quicani, the poetess and singer Flower of Stone, to whom I should have taken it. Say that it was I who sent you. This woman knew Tlatli well. She might be able to help you in your quest. She will certainly be in the Cuicacalco, the House of Song. It's to the left, right at the back, near the outer walls. May the Serpent of Clouds be with you.
If you want to enter the center of ceremonies, you have to tell me what you have to do there. Otherwise, on your way. What's that? The House of Song is on your left at the back, close to the outer walls. Pray to the gods for me and mine.
What are you doing in this holy site, young man? You will certainly find her in the House of Song. Go to your left, past the Temple of Eakatl, then in front of the Tsompandli, the Wall of Skulls. The House of Song is in that direction, at the back of the outer wall. Do you want to know anything else? I am Papatsin, priestess in the service of our god Tezcatlipoca. Why do you seek the Lord Three Rabbit? I haven't seen him for some time. Do you need any other information? May our Lord and God Tezcatlipoca protect you.
What are you looking for? Go straight behind me as far as the outer wall. There you will find the House of Song, the house of our Lord, the Prince of Flowers. You're going the wrong way. You have to backtrack. Return towards the Great Temple. The Temple of Tezcatlipoca is just to the right of our Great Temple. There is the Temple of our Lord of the Night Wind. Go to your right, pass in front of the Tsompantli, the Wall of Skulls. The pitch is just after it. Are you making fun of me? You can see it there, just to your right.
I cannot let you enter the House of Song unless you have a good reason to enter there. I will not let you pass. To whom are you supposed to give this drum? I know she is waiting for this instrument. I will let you pass. Enter.
That is indeed my name. I am at your service. Show me this drum. I thank you. What is your name? Yes, I know him. He seems very bitter about his expulsion. A mysterious... This parchment is not a poem. I have to study it more closely. Give me a little time. You have to go back towards the Great Pyramid. The Temple of Tezcatlipoca is just to its right. I will study the parchment. Come back and see me as soon as possible.
The Atomi warrior Mountainhead. He's looking for me, that's for sure.
My orders are to let no one enter this annex of the Temple of Tezcatlipoca. Yes, he is here. He is talking to the priestess Papitson. I may not let you pass unless you show me a certain object. You're very curious. I seem to recognize you. Haven't I seen you before? If you show me this object, you may pass. The Lord Three Rabbit and the Priestess Papitson are already inside. They must be waiting for you.
What do you want? Then I must ask you the 3 riddles. If you got this far, I don't doubt that you know the answers. A small mirror which has a house of pine needles. What is it?
That's right. A high mountain inside of which flows a spring. What is it?
Flint is used for crushing. A tan skin is stretched there. What is it? You managed to answer my questions as I expected. You may continue on.
How's our little affair coming along, noble Papitson?
Everything is running smoothly, Lord Three Rabbit. I am continuing my prophecies discrediting Moctezuma, this unjust emperor. People listen to me when I accuse him of being responsible for the wrath of the gods. Keep pouring the poison into the water that arrives in our city, and it won't be long before our people revolt.
Do you have the gourd I sent you? It contains the essence of the poison we're using. It could be useful to us.
I have put the poison in a safe hiding place, and Tezcatlipoca protects our secret.
We must be careful. The Lord who supports our vengeance against the Emperor would never forgive us.
Let us leave here now. We must not be seen together.
I have to work fast. They could come back at any moment. I've got to find the proof. It's my only chance. It must be here somewhere.
This unjust emperor. This unjust emperor. This unjust emperor.
They're gone. I have to get out of here right now.
This parchment is not a poem. I haven't enough time to study it, but I have a friend who could certainly help you. He too knew the murdered poet. His name is Ioquan. He lives in the court of the Emperor. You will find him at the palace. Yes, I recommend him to you. He is loyal. That's easy. We have a code for the messages we send each other. The court of our emperor is riddled with intrigues, but if you present him with a flower, a Yucca elephantis, a white flower, he will know I sent you and he will help you. There should be some in the interior gardens of the palace. Come back and see me if you still need help.
Little serpent, by the serpent of fire, I find you again at last. I have to tell you what I've discovered. You were right about the Lord Three Rabbit. He's certainly plotting with the priestess Papatzin. I also know that these people do not drink the water of the pools. A slave told me that the priestess Papatzin has the water she drinks brought from very far away. I will avenge my parents. I will avenge myself. Titoinan, our goddess, mother of the gods, will not let us fail. I am going to send the mad dogs to visit the divine plane. Unfortunately, you will not see him. It is said that he has left on a campaign against our eternal enemies, the Tlalkashtek. Most of the warlords are with him. And now that you mention it, I have heard talk about the Lord Blackflower. It could be that the Lord Three Rabbit has agreed to form an alliance with him. All the best soldiers are out of the city for the moment. Continue your investigation on your side. I'm going to play cat and mouse and slip in everywhere to try and find out more. There's no time to lose, little serpent. Not if we want to save our world, the heart of the one and only world. And I will get my revenge.
Since you have this magic rattle, I must let you through.
Tell me, it seems that I recognize you. Aren't you the young man I've seen around the corridors of the palace for some time? What do you want from him? He is sometimes around here, but I don't know whether you'll see him today. Come back later on.
The noble lord that I saw near the gardens is a poet. He might very well be Ioquan, the man I'm looking for. I have to find a way to persuade him to help me. He's not going to tell me anything else for now.
You are looking at him. If you are presenting me with this flower, it means you bear an urgent message. Tell me what brings you here, but speak softly. The corridors of this palace are full of serpents with forked tongues. This matter seems serious to me, and I understand better now. Slattley sent me a parchment not long ago, but it was not one of his lovely poems. I will give it to you. There's a zompantli, a wall of skulls on it, and it is certainly that of the great center of ceremonies which is described. Go back and see Flower of Stone. She may know something else. Or go directly to the zompantli. I don't know what more I can tell you.
I've seen people, soldiers. They're looking for you. You have to run. What do you know? What you say is serious. Can you prove it? What water are they poisoning? I don't see how I could help you. I will pray to Tlaloc, our rain god, for you and our people.
It won't help to show that.
My master is not here. Get out, for you have nothing to do here. You know what the law is for thieves. Get out!
There's no point in asking more questions for now. Can't get past there.
What are you doing here? You have a good reason to be within these sacred walls. Who other than the gods knows what is urgent and what is not? You have no business here. I order you to leave these sacred walls. Prove what you are saying. If you are a servant of the ceremony, you must prove it to me. This is a ritual rattle. I do not understand what it is doing in your possession. I will let you pass, but I'm keeping this object. I need it. Go.
Did you see Ayokwan? You must show me this parchment. This is not a poem, and it's obvious that Tlatley wanted to warn us of something. This parchment says to go to the Zompantli and seek either another parchment or some sort of written object. No, unfortunately. You have to go to the Zompantli. Perhaps Tlatley has left something there for you. I cannot help you further.
I can't get past there. The Atomi warrior Mountainhead. He's looking for me, that's for sure. According to the parchment that Ayokwan gave me, I'm in the right spot. But I have to climb to the top of the Wall of Skulls.
Did you find anything on the wall of skulls? Show it to me, quickly! This has nothing to do with any poem whatsoever, but strangely enough, it resembles the one you've already shown me. Huh, I don't understand. You have to keep trying. No, I don't think it's worth bothering him again if you have nothing new to tell him. How can I help you further? Do you know any other things as important as this? I don't know. He's so bitter about his expulsion from the court. Perhaps he acted under the impulse of anger and then repented his deeds. I don't know you well, but you see things clearly. If he repented too late, then perhaps he knew too much. He might have left us enough clues for others to learn the truth. What things do you mean? Do you know any other facts? You're being very mysterious. Thank you for your consideration. Come back and see me if you have any more clues. The parchments seem to be properly placed this way. Let me see. I still don't understand everything, but it's clear that you have to go onto the Tlatchly pitch, the ball court which is not far away. There you will find the name of a god by looking at the left-hand hoop. Yes, all this is very mysterious, and it seems that Tlatchly wanted to conceal a very important secret by hiding it like this. Go on to the Tlatchly pitch while I continue studying the manuscript.
I can't get past there.
What are you doing here? Don't you know that the pitch is forbidden to anyone who is not authorized? That doesn't concern me. And I'm going to call the guards. Just that indeed. And you're the one who is saying that. You, a common huntsman. I could kill you on the spot. But since you speak of the gods, I prefer putting you to the test. You seem quite sure of yourself. Here are the stakes. You have to get the ball through the hoop just once. But careful. You will only be allowed 6 shots. If you succeed, I will spare you. And if you fail, you will become my slave forever. You have no other choices. I remind you that I leave you 6 shots and not one more. Go and prove yourself worthy of your words.
The star of our god, the plumed serpent, Quetzalcoatl.
The god of luck 5 flower was with you. You were lucky, but I will keep my word. Go. You are free since that is your destiny.
Luck is smiling on us, and the gods are perhaps on our side, as you say. Yes, I think I understand the meaning. The 2 dates which are put together on the parchment you showed me are 3 house and 5 serpent. That has to be a clue. Now you must go to the hall of the calendar, just next door. Go and observe the date 5 serpent and 3 house. They must be associated with a god. Then come back and tell me what you've seen. Don't waste any time.
The date 3 house corresponds to our god Tepeyolotli, the heart of the mountain. And here is the date 5 serpent, and Chachliotlique, our goddess of water, the companion of Tlaloc.
You're back again. Did you see the gods in the hall of the calendar? Our god, Tepeyolotli, is the heart of the mountain. And our goddess, Chalchiotlique, she who wears a skirt of green stone, is the goddess of water. The message is clear. The poet has described a spring to us, the water that comes from the heart of the mountain. You are forgetting the clue that you went to find at the ball pitch. You saw the star of our Lord Quetzalcoatl, our plumed serpent. This is a god whom we associate with the direction west. The poet has indicated to us the spring of Chapultepec, the mountain of the grasshopper. I understand now. If they had poisoned a simple pool, the source of the evil would have been quickly localized. They've been guided by the god of hell to pour the poison directly into the spring of Chapultepec. The poison is very diluted, and so the population is affected randomly. I don't know if this accusation is well-founded, but you no longer have any choice. You have to go immediately to the spring of Chapultepec. But the eagle is descending now. The sun is going to go down. You will stay here tonight. And tomorrow, at the first hour, at the moment when the earth appears, you will set out for the spring of Chapultepec. It's your only chance to bring back proof of this intrigue, if all this is indeed true.
My orders are to let no one pass. A great lord is hunting, and I cannot let you through. Who are you? Yeah, that's right. You seem to know what's going on. Show me your skills as a hunter, and I'll let you pass. Bring me back 2 of those birds singing behind you.
If I don't bring him back 2 birds, he won't let me pass. Oh, may the cloud serpent, god of the hunt, be with me.
You are a worthy huntsman, and the Lord Three Rabbit is lucky to have you with him. Excuse me for having doubted you.
Good. You have to say the words that will allow me to let you pass. Those were just the words I was waiting for. Enter. Put your jar down and hurry up and come out.
The jar's full of poison. They must not be used again to kill my people. I have to break them at any cost.
It's no use, you slippery little evil.
It's a trap! The guards of Black Flower are everywhere! Run, little serpent! Run if it's not too late! So there he is, the one who has escaped us for so long. You seem very young to try and defy me. I am. Only the gods know. Why do you wish to die? I think you are wrong. I never wished ill on your people. The only one I wish to harm is this impious emperor, this traitor Moctezuma, whom I hate. I simply wish to deliver the people of the Mexicas from his yoke. He dethroned me and now rules as a true tyrant. Can't you see that? He has humiliated the nobility of Tlatelolco like the Lord Three Rabbit. He has committed crimes that his people must judge. I am acting in the name of the gods. Have you not heard of all these bad prophecies about the fall of the Empire? Quiet! And listen to me now. You have been brave, and few people have your courage. And I want you to follow me like one of my faithful. So I am going to give you a chance to live. Here is a cup of poison. You have a choice. Drink and die, or pour it into the aqueduct to prove that you will be faithful. If you make this choice, I will make you a noble, and you will have the honors due to your rank. Choose.
Stop him.
You at last, little serpent.
Ah, you're waking up at last. The fire is no longer in your body. Your friend Chimali managed to save you from the waters of the aqueduct. You were almost dead, and in your delirium, you said my name. Your friend brought you here. He knew it was risky, for there are those who are looking for you even now. This makes 2 nights and 1 day that you have been fighting the fever. Calm down, I know too. Chimale told me about your investigations. He told me about the poison that the Lord Blackflower and the Lord Three Rabbit were pouring into the spring of Chapultepec. He told me that the priestess was discrediting our emperor. But nobody will believe us. And those who have pursued you think that you are dead. If you run about the streets shouting, do you think they would let you live very long? You've already been quite lucky, little serpent. Thanks to the gourd of poison you brought back, I know which poison is being used. That was how I was able to save you. I will prepare a large quantity of the antidote, but I am missing certain ingredients. I need you now. Go to the Chinampas, the floating garden. You'll see a house. Go near the house and pick the herbal medicines for me. Do it quickly, and come back as soon as you can. Did you find the herbs I asked you for? Give them to me, quickly. These are indeed the herbs I asked you for. Listen to me now. You must go immediately to Woman Serpent. I've been told that he too has been affected by the sickness. And I would not be surprised if Three Rabbit had something to do with it. If this is true, take a gourd of the potion that will cure him. He alone can take the necessary measures. You will find it in the room next door. You can't go wrong. I am going to carry on with the antidote for all those who are already sick. But Woman Serpent is our only chance. If he dies, it's all over, and you may fear for your life and those of your parents. Go, take this gourd, and don't waste any time.
If you wish, my price is still the same, 2 cocoa beans. Come aboard.
I had given up hope of seeing you again. I believed you were dead. A great tragedy has occurred. The Lord Woman Serpent has in turn been struck down by the strange evil. Alas, that will be difficult for you. The Lord Three Rabbit no longer allows anyone but his Tikitl, his doctor, to enter. Even I have not been able to be at the bedside of my lord and master. By the dwarves of the wind, this palace resembles a true serpent's nest. Go quickly, please!
I can't get out of here if the guards are there.
You're back at the palace. You have to leave as quickly as possible. The Lord Three Rabbit and his guards are everywhere. But I can't. I'm not a soldier. I'm just a poet. How could I help you? Wait! You speak of Black Flower, the dethroned Lord of Deshkoko? You mean that he is likely to seize power? That's impossible! That's impossible! I wrote a poem not long ago that was not exactly in his favor, and I'm sure he knew about it. If he comes back, I would not give my work much chance of surviving. I will help you, I will help you, by the pigtails and throne of our Emperor. What I can do is keep the guard at the door of Woman Serpent occupied for a little while. Afterwards, it's all up to you. You go your way, I'll go mine. Come on.
By the gods, you must drink, Lord, if it's not too late.
Wait! Lift him up. Who gave you this bracelet? Speak. I recognize this gold bracelet.
But an old man gave it to me.
I have often disguised myself as an old man to be among my people. And I sometimes reward a just man, without him knowing with whom he is dealing. A man who is well deserving. But I do not remember you, and it could be that you stole this jewel from a just man. Put him back on the stone.
Lord, grant this young man a few more minutes of life, for he has saved our world, he has saved our lives, yours too, Lord of Lords. He does not deserve to die. Our gods never wished this strange evil that is the scourge of our city of Tenochtitlan, the heart of the one and only world. The guilty are there, the Lord Three Rabbit and the priestess Puppetsin. They plotted with Blackflower, the traitor of Texcoco. They poisoned the water of our aqueducts to discredit you. Arrest them!
And so I failed to recognize your valor. Since I angered the gods by nearly taking the life of an honest, brave, and just man, I shall make you a lord. You will have the right to bear this title, and you and yours will have all the honors due this rank. May the gods forgive me and my blindness.